Hi everyone, it's more about the fish deaths. There's been more. Um, it's come to my attention two more incidences of fish deaths, and I just want to show you a little bit of footage. Now let's do that first, and then we'll talk about it. Just bear with me. Okay. Now, first of all, in Illinois, we've got some deaths, fish deaths in Illinois. Let me just show you. Just one moment here. Okay. Okay, one moment. Let me just sort this out. Okay, so the point that I'm trying to make, this first video, they're talking about the cause of fish deaths. Once again, it's oxygen starvation. Somehow the fish, they were lacking oxygen and they died. It's very similar to, well, exactly the same as the video that I made yesterday regarding the California fish deaths, the anchovies. It was the same thing with them. They were uh, they all swam into shallow waters and all breathing at once and got a lack of oxygen. Here's a bit of footage on that. Bear with me. Hmm. But why does it happen in 2011 then? You know, if the fish were, if this is a natural occurrence and it's quite normal for fish to be under these circumstances and die of lack of oxygen, then why is it only happening in 2011 all of a sudden? You know? Wouldn't this be happening several times a year? Or at least once or twice a year every year? Bear with me. Now, just some more footage now of another incident. This time we go to Perth. This is a new report, fish deaths in Perth. And again, wherever it is in the world, it's the same explanation. It's the same explanation all the time. Here we go. Okay, I think that's enough. I was just talking about the California incident. We know about that. Right, now, just a few final thoughts before I wrap this up and upload this video. Sort myself out. Okay. Now, hang on. Hang on. Sorry, not very technological. Yeah, it's beginning to piss me off a little bit, actually. The way that they take us for fools, fobbing us off with some explanation. Now, I think that most, critical thinking people would know that this is just a fob off, just some kind of explanation, and it's not. It just doesn't add up, does it? I mean, you know, if it was as simple as that, then this would be happening every year. 2011 would be nothing strange. There's been so much of this been going on. We're only in March. There's something more sinister going on. Now, what is the cause of these fish deaths? And let's not forget, we're not talking about just fish deaths here. There's been various animal species dying off in mass in random parts of the world, and birds. Okay, but yeah, just these last few days, it's just been a lot of fish. Now, yeah, I think it's about time we found out the truth. What's this all about? Now, we're going to get so many conflicting explanations from the mainstream. There's so many different conflicting theories. So it's going to be very hard to find out the truth as to what's going on. But it's about piecing, joining the dots, piecing things together, taking all things into account, putting everything into context. That's what it's all about. Now, I think that one thing can be said for sure. Um, I think we can safely say, right, that all of the deaths in all parts of the world, be it fish, birds, different animals, I believe that the cause is the same throughout. It's the same cause for all of these deaths. I think it's too big a coincidence that it's all happening all at once. I think it's the same cause. Now, with the fish, let's talk about fish because this is a video about the fish. Um, I think that it's either poison, some sort of man-made poison deliberately done, or I think that it's possibly a natural, a natural type of poison, perhaps gas, maybe methane gas coming from the earth. I mean, the earth's cracking up. There's volcanic and seismic activity everywhere. Do you think it's going to release something from the earth? Maybe release some gas, some natural gas into the sea. Toxic gas, maybe poisoning them. That's all that seems logical to me. I would lean towards that idea more so than it being like some people are saying HARP or like the government are doing some poisoning. And hey, don't get me wrong, I don't think that the government is all innocent and lovey-dovey. Alright, I don't. I mean, I try and in my videos I try not to go down that path of conspiracy theory. But anyway, hey, it's a possibility. But no, I lean towards it being a natural occurrence, but although natural, unusual. Let's not be fobbed off with this is normal, because it's not normal. Let's not be fobbed off with that. It's not normal, but it's natural, and I think that it's to do with activity in our solar system, something in our solar system that shouldn't be in our solar system, that hasn't been in our solar system, something of gravitational influence. Each day as I investigate and study this, I'm just becoming more and more convinced that there's rogue stuff here in our solar system, and hey, they sure are trying to hide it. I mean, chemtrails galore where I live. They're really trying to block out the skies. They really are. More and more video footage all the time of strange things in the skies. Anyway, let's not digress too much. Well, that's it from me. Okay, thanks, and I shall talk to you soon. Cheers.